Hi, everyone. So, as I mentioned before, Zoom isn't actually, isn't exactly made for educators. I gotta say. So, I thought I'd record this video in terms of some things to expect as far as getting to know breakout rooms and what you can and can't do. So, once again, you're going to have to imagine a lot of this because I just don't have the ability to actually open a room without participants. But let's say we're about to open some breakout rooms. What I did was I chose to make 5 rooms, and they're just going to get filled automatically. Now, first off, options. Right here, you have options that you can do. Um, I personally like to do some of these. One, move all participants into breakout rooms automatically. If this is not clicked, it just sends them a message that they've been invited to the room, and then they have to click to join. And if you got a kid who's not paying attention closely enough, or maybe you're trying to invite somebody into a room quietly while the others are working on something, and they might be working as well, that this would just force it to automatically send them to a particular breakout room. I use this a lot when I want a conference with a student, but I don't want to interrupt things. Say, hey, so and so, check your screen, I'm inviting you to a breakout room. I usually keep this one checked too, allow participants to return to the main session at any time. So if for some reason, okay, hey, you're good, why don't you go ahead back to the main session, keep working on stuff while I talk to these other 2 students. The participants leave it on their own. I don't really use this one at all. It's never come up. Breakout rooms close automatically after 30 minutes. I've never gone 30 minutes with the breakout room, so I don't even worry about it. And then only if that one were clicked would you get this one, notify me when time is up. Since I'm not using that, that doesn't become an option. Now, this one, originally I thought, okay, this would be nice. Countdown after closing breakout room. I didn't like it. It was like, I thought, okay, 60 seconds, let kids wrap up their conversations or whatever. But it just dragged. I felt like it was the longest 60 seconds of my life. So I just now have it close automatically. And what I instead do is I'll send out a quick announcement to the group. Now, that is something also you can do. Again, you can't see it here because I don't have the rooms open. I can't open the rooms without participants, but there is an option to broadcast to the rooms. So you can hit broadcast. Then you could say, okay, guys, wrap it up. You got 30 seconds. And then you could manually close things after 30 seconds. But for me, I like leaving this one unchecked. I like that I can just click a button and boom, the rooms are closed. And that way, if I really do want to give them 30 seconds, I can just do it manually. Because the other problem is this, is once you set these options and you open the rooms, you can't go back and change those options during the session. Okay, so make sure your options are set to the way you want them, because the moment you click open all rooms, those are the options you're stuck with. Now, second thing, what I really find annoying is this. Certain things, this window will stay open and you can adjust things. I can assign a few kids here, assign a few kids here. But the minute I start switching back and forth rooms, like me personally, this thing keeps disappearing. And I hate it because if, initially in the start of the year, I was trying to do some group work. Okay, everybody, why don't you get into groups of 4, work with each other on this assignment on Zoom. I will check from room to room. And then every time I jump to a new room, join breakout room 5, this would disappear. And I'd have to go and find it again. Okay, now I want to go to breakout room 4, join this room, and then this window would disappear. It will not stay open. So it's not huge, but it is annoying. I wish this thing would just stay open so that I can jump from room to room to room at a whim. All right, so again, just some things to expect. What else? Oh, now another thing. I'm not sure why. I can only theorize why this happens, but I have had instances where my breakout room button has completely vanished. At first, I thought it was user error, but I was in a session one day and it just literally vanished on me. Same thing I was co-teaching with Jackie Gordon, and 1 minute her breakout room button was there, the next it was gone. I had not changed any settings, but for some reason it had vanished. And I don't know if it was a matter of poor bandwidth on Zoom and my internet was slow, and that actually like removed a command, but I've had that happen. So hopefully it doesn't ever happen to you, but for me it happened. So it might be something just to expect.